When it comes to amazing destinations, we all know Europe is teeming with choices, so many in fact, that some destinations actually fall under the radar. But fear not, within this video you can reach a top 10 list of the continent's lesser known locations that any Europhile will love. Number 10. KOTUR, Montenegro. Just 38 miles from the jewel of the Adriatic, Dubrovnik, Croatia, its equally photogenic velocity deserves every bit of its UNESCO World Heritage Site status. With a backdrop of pale grey mountains and sapphire blue Boka Kotorska Bay, KOTUR's medieval old city, built from the 12th to 14th centuries. It's tidy, worn on narrow cobblestone streets and squares intersected by sleep stairways. Above its orange rooftops rise a clock tower and several stepless, the most notable of which tops of the Cathedral of Sveti Troje. Number 9. Zagreb, Croatia. Zagreb is made for strolling. Wander through the upper town's red roof and cobblestone glory, peppered with church spires. Crane your neck to see the domes and ornate upper floor Filippino of the lower tones mesh up secessionist, neo-baroque and art deco buildings. Search out the greater pockets of town where ugly bland concrete walls have been transformed into colorful murals by local street artists. This city rewards those on foot. Number 9. Riga, Latvia. The Gothic spice that dominates Riga's cityscape might suggest austerity, but it is the flamboyant art northward of that forms the flesh and spirit of this vibrant cosmopolitan city, the largest of all three Baltic capitals. Like all northerners, it is quiet and reserved on the outside, but there is some powerful chemistry going inside its hip bars, modern art centers, and the kitchens of its cool experimental restaurants. Standing next to a gulf named after itself, Riga is a short drive from just setting sea resort Jurmala, which comes with a stunning white sand beach, but if you are craving solitude and pristine environments, gorgeous sea dunes and blueberry-filled forests begin right outside the city boundaries. Number 7. Lille, France. Capital of the Hauts-de-France region, Lille may be France's most underrated metropolis. Recent decades have seen the country's fourth largest city transform from an industrial center into a glittering cultural and commercial hub. Highlights include its enchanting old town with magnificent French and Flemish architecture, renowned art museums, stylish shopping, outstanding cuisine, a nightlife scene bolstered by 67,000 university students and some 1,600 designers in its environs. Number 6. Basel, Switzerland. Historically, Basel's positions astride the mighty Rhine has contributed to its growth as a key trade and transport hub. Today, it's a global center for the pharmaceutical industry titans. Roche and Novartis are both headquartered here, but that's of little interest to the many thousands of art and architecture lovers who visit each year for the world-famous Art Basel Festival and the city's wealth of galleries, museums and iconic buildings. Number 5. Ljubljana, Slovenia. Slovenia's capital and the largest city is one of Europe's greenest and most livable capitals. It was the European Commission's Green Capital of Europe in 2016. Car traffic is restricted in the center, leaving the leafy banks of the emerald green Ljubljanica River, which flows through the city's heart, free for pedestrians and cyclists. In summer, cafes set up terrace seating along the river. It almost feels like a nightly street party. Number 4. Transylvania, Romania. Transylvania is the largest region of Romania and probably the best known one. When you visit Transylvania, you dive into a mix of cultures, nature and history. Transylvania is a diverse region. It is worth trying to observe the differences that exist within the region, both culturally and naturally. This region is a place with abundant history and multicultural convergence. All over Transylvania, the cohabitation of Romanians, Hungarians, Saxons and the Roma is the leading theme. Transylvania's forested valleys and Gothic castles are forever embedded in the popular imagination. Even before arriving, most visitors can picture of long and dark fairy tales where fog drapes like cobwebs over the Carpathian mountains. Number 3. Maastricht, the Netherlands. Lively and energetic, Maastricht has Roman history, a maze of tunnel caves and historical buildings aplenty, plus a Burgundian sophistication to its dining, a bacchanalian delight to its drinking culture, and a student-friendly street life out of all proportion to its size. The people are irreverent, shuddering of the shackles of the Dutch restraints while speaking a dialect Maastricht that baffles Hollanders. No visit to Netherlands is complete without a visit. Number 2. Tallinn, Estonia. No longer the plaything of greater powers, Danish, Swedish, Polish, German and Soviet, Tallinn is now a proud European capital with an allure all its own. It's lively yet peaceful, absurdly photogenic and bursting with wonderful sights, ancient churches, medieval streetscapes and noble merchants' houses, throwing delightful food and vibrant modern culture, and it's no wonder Tallinn seems in danger of being loved to death, especially after a few cruise ships dock. But it's one of those blessed places that seem to cope with all the attention. Number 1. Ghent, Belgium. Despite being one of the Belgium's oldest cities, Ghent remains small enough to feel cozy but big enough to be a vibrant, relevant center for trade and culture. There's a wealth of medieval and classical architecture here, contrasted by large post-industrial areas undergoing urban renewal that give Ghent a gritty but good industrial feel. Ghent, I lived for 6 months. It's my Erasmus city. It's very wonderful city. I put top of this list because it's very beautiful city. If you don't visit, don't forget to go. Before you go Bruges or Paris or Amsterdam, it's very close to these cities. Don't forget to go Ghent and visit it. If you're a student, if you're gonna go in Erasmus, also Ghent is very perfect choice for you to go with Erasmus. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this, don't forget to like this. It's easy. Anyway, so these cities that I prepared, I also visited it before. There are some cities that I haven't visited yet, also is underrated in Europe, overlooked. If you know, if you live in one of them cities, please comment it below so I learned it, and maybe I will visit these cities in next previous times. I don't know. Thank you.